Do you hate ads? I hate ads. You know what I like? Patreon.com/inkdependence. It keeps this channel ad-free. Hello, folks. Welcome to Ink Dependence. I'm Mike. Today we're taking a look at this pen. This is the Pentel GlideWrite. I found this at Crazy Allen's Emporium in Chapel Hill, North Carolina, which is my most local pen shop. And I liked it so much that I got several of them for family members as gifts. Like they go in there, they're stocking at Christmas to write their Christmas list with, etc. I really like this pen, and so I think I ought to talk to you about it. It doesn't look all that special, but what if there were 14 of them? Yeah, that's right. I went ahead and bought the 14 pack. This I got on Amazon.com for, I think it was $24. So not the cheapest thing, but also, I mean, it's 14 pens. There's a whole bunch of them. That's less than $2 a pen. I think it's worth it because this pen writes super well and I really like it. Okay, so I want to get in here and show y'all, well, I want to try all these out, frankly. So these are a new-ish pen to me. I've only had them for a few months now. Super low viscosity ballpoint pens. GlideWrite, smooth like a gel, control like a ballpoint. It's ink-readable with Techniflow ink. They're a 1.0 nib point size, but they feel a little bit smaller than that. They don't feel like a big roller ball or a big gel pen, something like that. These are a ballpoint. Latex free grip. Viscosity is measured. Yeah, we know what viscosity is. Technoflow ink is super low viscosity, which means it flows extremely easily to provide a super smooth writing and performance. 2-in-1. I guess that kind of makes this a hybrid ink in some way. So advanced breakthrough ink, etc. 2-in-1. Unique white barrel offers stylish design that is eye-catching and well-balanced. All right, look, there's white barrels out there. Okay, fine, whatever, it's fine. Grip and plunger. Plunger? I've never heard this called a plunger before. We've always called it a knock, but okay. 1.0 metal tip, writes clean medium lines with no skipping or smudging, refillable with BXTL10 ink refills. Okay, so let's get into this thing. Does this bust open? It looks like it's supposed to bust open right here. The whole face of this thing is plastic. It goes out to the corners even. I'm going to take these out one at a time. What is this? Yes. No, we got a runner. Okay, so 14 of these, not counting, not counting the one I already had. Okay, it was this one. So I've already got this one, and these have the little nubbin there on the ball tip, so I'm going to just leave that one out. We'll just use this one instead. I'm sure it's the same. All right. Oh, not all of them have the little tip. Interesting. Okay. Okay, as you can see, not all of them had the little tip that protects the ball and keeps it from drying out or whatever. But that's probably okay. So let's see how these write. I actually don't even know what colors these all are going to be. It doesn't say. It's just kind of like, hey, there's a lot of them, bro. So we'll see how it goes. Let's start with orange. Should we start with orange? Let's start with boring ones so that we know what color they're going to be. All right, black. Good solid black line. Like it. The blue. Okay, I did it. I did all I did all of these here pens. So it's a mixed bag, honestly. Now, some of these I suspected wouldn't be all that good, so greens are notoriously bad when it comes to ballpoint. Orange ballpoints are almost never good. You never know about some of these others, but like some of them were unexpected. The black, of course, is a good solid black, no problem there. The blue I already knew I loved. Big fan of this dark blue. That's that's maybe my favorite ballpoint right now. I really like the way this feels and the deep blue color. Then there were two blues that were like light blues, which I think is an interesting choice. I don't know. I think we'll see. This one's got like a kind of a goodness, a little cat hair on my desk. Mr. Nose would not stay off my desk today. I think that's what's going on here. Kind of a dusty blue, which I think is pretty cool. And then the light blue, which is actually not that bad. It's kind of bright, and you can see it got better as I went. A lot of times with a ballpoint, you're going to want to use it for a little while before you make a full like, this one sucks. You just never use it again, because sometimes it takes a little bit just to get that ink flowing. And then once it gets going, it's much better. So I think both of these got better as I went, but still not beating the dark blue for me. We'll put them over here in the like maybe pile. Then we've got two purples. Well, I thought we had two purples. What we really had is a purple and a... I think this is... No, this one. These two. So we've got like... No, this is Merlot. What the heck was I thinking? Here we go. This one. We got like dark purple, which is this one right here. It's a pretty solid purple, actually. I don't know if I really have had a purple ballpoint before. Certainly not enough to have like a generalization about how good these are, but this is pretty solid. Then we've got this one, which I just called fuchsia, and I actually think I like this color. I think that'd be a fun color to write notes in. It did have a little bit of like, it didn't feel awesome when I was writing with it, but I think that one might just is another one that will get better as you use it. So put those over here in that group that are pretty good. Then we've got the pink, which was totally fine. I mean, it's an okay pink, but like it's an okay pink color, I should say. The writing looks bad. I think that's the worst one. Yeah, it's tied down here with green, which is always bad. But this pink doesn't look great. Maybe it'll get better over time, but like, I don't love that. Then red, which is another very strong color. They're really hitting it out of the park with these standard colors. The red, blue, and black standards look really good. That's a really good red ballpoint. Then we've got what I call Merlot, good old Merlot, and I like that one. I like a Merlot colored pen. I like them a lot in the like the zebra gel pens in Merlot. That's a good color. And then we've got where'd I go after that? Brown, which is it's okay. Like, I think that's a pretty good brown. You got a little bit of a blob there in the P, but that's also the first letter that was ever written with this, so not too bad. Then you got green. The regular green, that green, that kind of emeraldy green, I think it sucks. I don't like it. It didn't feel good as I wrote with it. Maybe it'll get better over time, but my experience with green ballpoints is bad. The apple by far better, I think. And then you got these last two, which were kind of a toss-up. I had no idea what color this was going to be. That's this color right here. I'm just going to call it gold, or like, I don't know. I wanted to write like antique gold, but I was running out of room. I think that looks kind of interesting. That's a cool color for a ballpoint. You don't see that very often. And then lastly, the orange is not bad. It's not great. It's still too light, I think. For whatever reason, orange ballpoint always ends up being too light. And but this one writes pretty well. I've had plenty of orange ballpoints that were bad. So like, in general, I like the Pilot Acroball, but actually, now I'm right on this paper, it actually feels pretty good. So, I don't know, maybe the Acroball is redeeming itself. That could be also that I'm just using this one Rhodia paper and not others, and Rhodia is not, honestly, the best platform for some of these. Let me grab another paper right quick. Okay, so this is this is a pad that I've had to clip together because all the glue fell off. Basically, this is a Baron Fig Mini Mastermind, which I'm not that impressed with, but it is good for ballpoints. So let's give it a try here. I don't know, still not great. How you doing, green? Yeah, still not great. This one, however, really good on here. I like that. Dusty blue. Not bad at all. I think that's pretty okay. All right, which other one did I want to try on here? Let's do the gold, because why not? Yeah, pretty good. So, green, I mean, green is still only okay. It feels like sometimes you see these skips. That's the thing that I don't like in a ballpoint ink. I don't like when it skips. The gold has got a little bit of a blob there, but it doesn't smear, so it's not a real blob. The orange, It's fine. It's whatever. So some hits or misses, some hits, some misses in this group, but by far and away, these three are the best. This one's also pretty good. I like that Merlot is pretty good. The brown's not bad. Here's any others here that were standing out. The fuchsia. Fuchsia's not bad either. All right, so not bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 out of 14. It's it's half and half. And not all of these are terrible. Like some of them, I think might just need a little bit more like use to make them better. But the other half are pretty good. So I don't know. Maybe go for one of the smaller sets. But certainly these basic colors, blue, black, and red. If you find these in a store, grab yourself a pack of these if you like ballpoints or use them at all, because these are a very pleasant ballpoint to use, and I always like writing with them. Oh, I wanted to show you the refill right quick. The one downside about this pen is that this refill is not going to fit in any of your custom pens. It's one of these. Weird, right? Like this is like Bic stick looking stuff, and not like it's not going to work in your your tactile turns and things like that. It's too skinny. It doesn't have any of the structure that like a Parker style has. So these are going to be relegated to the actual body that it comes in, and that's, you can see I've actually already used up that much just in a couple of months. So yeah, it's kind of too bad. I wish it had a more normal shaped refill so I could just take the refill out and stick it in a tactile turn or something of that nature, because I really like those bodies more than this one, but this is pretty comfortable to hold. It's not bad at all. I haven't broken the clip off or anything, but I mean, it's mostly stayed at home. So pretty sturdy feeling clip, good feeling grip. It's nice. It's just fine. No problems. Knock is totally acceptable. It's got a good amount of resistance and stuff. So yeah, perfectly competent pen. And there you go. So let me know what you think about these. Have you used them? Do you have something you like a little better than these? What's your favorite ballpoint? Hit me up in the comments below. I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.